had a little scare, some complications at my last week's appointment. Right now we are on our way to another OB-GYN appointment. I now have to go twice a week. Most women, when they get down to like 36, 37 weeks, only go once a week. So last week I had to go in for an ultrasound, just a normal ultrasound. It was actually the first one Brian was able to go to because they finally lifted the restriction that you could bring somebody with you. So he finally got to go and do the ultrasound and see the baby, which was super exciting. The baby's weighing 7 pounds, 4 ounces, which is way ahead of a normal typical 36-week-old baby. So they think I'm definitely further along than they originally thought I was, because normally at 36 weeks, the baby is predicted to be about 6 pounds. So definitely further along. And she kept asking me if I have gestational diabetes. And I was like, no. And I didn't really think anything of it. And she did say the baby has a lot of hair. We got a print out of the baby's head. Yeah, the hair, which is funny because they say usually if you have a hairy baby, you have heartburn, but I haven't had any heartburn. So I don't think that's exactly true. And then we got another little picture of her foot. Anyways, they call us back in after the ultrasound to talk to the doctor. And the doctor says I have extremely high amount of amniotic fluid. And the normal range is up to like 25. I am at 42, which is actually considered severe. And so they wanted me to immediately get hooked up to this NST machine, a non-stress test to check on the baby. So we were there for about 20 minutes on that test. And then the doctor wanted to talk to us again afterwards. And they put me back on the machine. And then the baby's heart rate, I got just dropped a little bit. So they made me stay on even longer. So with this condition, there's a very good chance I could go into labor much earlier. A good chance that I might have to have a C-section. Now I have to go twice a week. So today we're doing another NST, and then Thursday we'll do another ultrasound. I think today she said we might plan an induction date where they just induce me, which would be kind of exciting and great for planning. So then I'll actually know what day I'm going to have the baby. So I'm really hoping we find this out. So I know Brian and I were talking this morning. If we could choose, what date would we choose? I don't know.
And I'll actually have my bag packed this time.
I know.
There you go.
Yeah. Last time Brian did not have his bag packed at all. He was scrapping, trying to get everything he needed. Fortunately, we live pretty close to the hospital, but it would be kind of nice for planning purposes if we could choose the induction date. And then I'm also curious, I'm going to have a C-section too, because I did not have that with Layla. I don't know what to expect, but I think today's going to tell a lot. So on our way now, and Layla Jane is at home with Grandma. Thankfully, Grandma came early to visit, so we have extra help with her right now too. I'm all hooked up to the machine. Now I just sit back and relax and wait and see what happens. I do remember the name of this condition is Polyhydramnios. It's also why I feel so humongous, because I have so much fluid in my belly right now, in my uterus. So that's why this pregnancy, I just feel like a whale right now, because my belly is just gigantic. But I guess we just wait now. Hopefully everything goes well. Brian just noticed for the baby's heart rate, the line on here is below the green line. We don't exactly know what that means, but I remember last time we were here last week, they made me stay on longer to make sure that it got back up into the green area. So hopefully this isn't a concern, but we were just noticing it definitely is below the green line for sure. Oh yeah, and last time they gave me apple juice to try to get the baby going some, so I might be getting some apple juice soon. Well, I guess this shows how much I know about reading those charts. The nurse came in and said, okay, all looks good, and sent us on our way. And unfortunately today, I thought We were supposed to talk to the doctor today and set the induction date, but we didn't. That's hopefully Thursday. We're all done. We're headed home. So I'm gonna go home now and help my mom out with Miss Layla Jane and figure out what we're gonna do today on this kind of dreary day. I just walked in the house and it's completely empty. So I text my mom and apparently they're at Big Lots right now. I know if Layla Jane got grandma to take her to Big Lots, they're probably coming home with some interesting things. So this will be fun to see what they bought. I thought I heard the car. Hello. Well, I'm very excited to see what y'all got at Big Lots.
No, you're not.
Uh-oh. Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Oh, my. This is shopping with Grandma.
Yes.
Oh, we got a fish game. We got more food for our kitchen,
Yes,
and a blue chair.
Yes. We thought those were all very valuable things to get.
Well, very valuable. Okay, so we're going to do the fish game first. So Layla, Mommy's doctor's appointment went well.
What did you do there?
They checked on the baby to make sure the baby was good.
Check your ear.
Well, no, they didn't check my ear this time. But you're right. Normally a doctor's office would check your ear, huh? Did they check my ear? Oh, because you just had an ear infection. So that's why we're still talking about this, huh? But you know your little sister's going to be here so soon. Are you so excited? This game requires a C battery. What toy requires a C battery? Usually it's AA or AAA. So we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do some practice rounds without them moving.
But I was moving.
Well, honey, it's not gonna move until we get the battery. Well, we went to Target to get batteries, which we did, but Layla Jane somehow ended up with another new toy. I guess this is what happens when Grandma's in town.
I don't know what happened. Before I knew it, it was in the cart.
Uh-huh, yes. So I told Layla she can get that if we go and get rid of some of the other toys she has to give to other kids that don't have toys, because we have a lot and we have another kid coming. Which also, I was gonna show you all, I just got some new baby stuff. So I got these off Facebook Marketplace. You might have seen in one of my previous vlogs when I was doing the baby's nursery, I got the dresser and her crib off Facebook Marketplace. I also got now a bouncer and a bassinet. I thought I kept a bunch of this stuff from Layla, knowing that we might have another baby, but I got rid of some things. So I always like to have 2 baby bouncers. I like to have 2 because I like to have one downstairs and one upstairs. So if I happen to be taking a shower upstairs, or if I'm upstairs playing in Layla's room, I have one right there and I don't have to lug it up and down the stairs all the time. And then I like to have a bassinet. Now this one, it looks low, but it actually does have a stand that it goes on. So we can have it next to the bed, because the baby will probably sleep in our room for the first few months, I would think, because that's at least what we did with Layla. So it's nice to have a bassinet, and I don't have our old one anymore that I had for Layla. It's gone. But Layla has been enjoying playing with these, acting like she's baby or putting her baby doll in there, so they're down here for now. I think we're gonna go play with these toys now. Please make sure to keep watching. We're gonna keep you guys updated on my situation, and I think this baby's gonna be coming a lot sooner than we originally expected. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Talk to you later.